Okay, so I'm back out here again working on the Corsa. So I've got a plan for today and I've got a little list of things that I want to get done. Number one, I feel like the car is mechanically now ready to go for an MOT. So I feel like mechanically the car is sound, it's done. I feel confident enough now that the car will pass an MOT mechanically, so suspension, all that stuff. I feel like that will pass absolutely fine. However, I do just want to go over the car and just do like a once over. I do this with all my cars when they go for an MOT anyway. But what I like to do is sort of check everything, bulbs, windscreen wipers, make sure your tyres are pumped up, fluids and that sort of thing. Just check over everything visually, make sure everything's all right. And if I find anything, obviously then I'll rectify it. Before filming this video, I did actually find a few things whilst just looking over the car previously. Number one, I noticed that the fuel cap on this car is like one of those just temporary ones that you pick up from like a petrol station. So I did pick up a proper fuel cap, so that'll be going on. Number two, I noticed that the windscreen washers wouldn't work, so I've actually picked up a new pump. I'm hoping that this is going to be the fix. If not, I'll have to delve a little bit deeper, but it probably is the pump that's not working. Another thing, I'm just going to sling another set of headlight bulbs in. The ones that are in it at the minute are sort of like multicolored, and I don't know if they'll pass an MOT. So I'm going to sling some new bulbs in. This is not MOT specific, but I got a new plastic trim piece for this right here. You can see all that's bare. So on the last one I had these little tabs here, had both broken off, so I just picked up a new one on eBay. So I'll sling that on as well. So that's job number one. I want to get this car completely ready for the MOT, make sure it's going to pass, make sure I'm not going to get the car back with a whole list of things that I still need to fix. I just want it to go in, pass, and that be done. So that's the first thing. The second thing I want to do is I want to give the car a clean. The car is absolutely filthy. If you think, I probably picked this car up, it's got to be more than 6 months ago now, and it's just been sitting this whole time. I've never washed it, I've never once cleaned it. It's been through a winter, it's been through summer, it's been through my next door neighbour sweeping dust onto it from his driveway. It's really had a pretty bad time. It's got moss in places, there's ground in dirt, bird poo, you name it, this car has pretty much got it on it. So I want to give the car a quick clean today. I'm not going to go crazy and I'm not going to detail it, because that is actually a separate video I want to do in the future. I want to attempt to detail the car like properly. Okay, so as you can see, when I pull the windscreen washer fluid stalk forwards towards the wheel, there will be absolutely nothing. You won't even be able to hear the pump go. The only thing that happens is the windscreen wipers go, but there's no fluid, no pump, no nothing. It's the same with the rear as well. No fluid comes out of the back and you can't hear the pump either. I think the pump is the issue. Yeah, so the pump in question is just sitting on the back of the washer fluid bottle. As you can see, there's not a lot of fluid in it, but that is not the problem. The pump's not actually working, you can't hear it working. So what I'm going to do is literally just pull up on it, and it pops out like that. I'm going to pull both the pipes off and the electrical connector, and then stick the new one on. I don't know how well you can see in there, but there's a lot of stuff floating in this bottle, so what I might do is quickly just clean it out. That might have been what killed my last pump, so I might just quickly clean that out, just so I don't do the same to the new pump. So the windscreen washers are now working, although they do need to be adjusted a little bit, because as you saw, they're sort of shooting a little bit high. But one thing I have noticed is these windscreen wipers, and how well it comes across on camera, are leaving a lot of streaks both sides. So I might need to end up either cleaning them or just buying some new blades. I'll probably end up buying blades because they're so cheap. I'm glad I know that now. At least I can grab some before the MOT. I don't know what these bulbs are. They've got sort of a neochrome finish on them, and when they're lit up in the dark, they give a really strange sort of light output. There's patches of purple, green, orange, pink. It's really strange. Not a big fan myself. There we go, that's better. Nice standard H7 bulb. Okay, new headlight bulbs are in. I don't know if you can really tell that much different. Side lights work. I'm just gonna check the rest of the lights front and back. As you can see, we are all lit up. Headlight bulb, high beam, side light, indicator, and also fog lights working as well, same the other side. Indicators on the side are working. Rear indicators working. Normal driving lights are on. Reverse lights working. It's just the brake lights now, and the rear fog light as well, which is down there. Okay, that's both rear fog lights working, that one there, and that one that side. Good little trick to testing your brake bulbs if you're on your own. If you scoot the seat forward, just put a pry bar or some sort of stick on there, and then push the seat against it. Something like that. Pushing on the brake pedal. And as you can see, our brake lights are working. And the one at the top. So that doesn't really leave me with too much else to check. We know that the suspension front and back is pretty much all brand new, so we know that's not going to be a problem. The brakes are all brand new, front and back. We know all our fluids are filled because we've done them all. The coolant's filled, the oil's filled, the washer fluid is filled. I thought I'd just quickly mention that's a good idea to check that all your seat belts buckle up right, so the 3 rears and the 2 on the front. So now that we know the car is healthy, I'll keep my fingers crossed that it'll pass the MOT. I think this car is due a little bit of tender love and care. Okay, so that's the car washed. I know I said I wasn't going to go very far today, but I am going to go ahead and quickly clay bar it. I've got some liquid here. and a clay bar. There's a lot of dirt that's sort of ground into the paintwork of this car, and although, like I said, in the future I will be detailing it to the best of my ability, I am just going to give it a quick little going over with a clay bar just to get rid of the worst of the dirt on the surface, because it is pretty bad in some places. And the bodywork on this car, I've noticed now that it's clean, is pretty bad. There's a lot of little scratches. You can probably see a bunch on the back bumper. There's some on the boot. There's a bunch on the front. There's loads on the bonnet. For the age of this car, you can tell this car has had a hard life. Whoever had it before obviously didn't wash it properly or didn't treat it quite right. So it is a little bit worse for wear, but we're going to try and bring it back. Okay, so it's about as clean as I want there. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's now raining on me, so I'm not even going to bother drying it or anything like that. I'm just going to leave it. So that's going to about do it for this video. I got what I wanted to do done today. I've checked over the car, make sure I'm happy for it to go for an MOT. I'm about 95% positive that that car will go through an MOT with 0 advisories as well. I'm pretty confident about that. I also give it a quick clean because it's been sitting there for so long. The thing was absolutely filthy. It still is filthy. There's lots of swells and scratches that I still want to get out of that car later in the future. Although saying that, if there is anyone watching this, maybe you've got like a small company or you've just started out doing detailing, if you want to come and help me do it and do like a whole video on sort of the steps that you take, because when it comes to cleaning cars, I am such an amateur. I will happily admit that I don't really know what I'm doing. A lot of you will criticise the way I wash it today. I only used 1 bucket. The shampoo I use is pretty cheap stuff, so there's lots of things to critique, but I'll admit that I don't wash my cars the way I should wash them. So if there is anyone out there that wants to come and help me, and you don't mind travelling to the Norwich area, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm happy to shout out any business that you have or anything like that. I'm more than happy to do so. Or if anyone out there is just really good at cleaning cars and fancies coming to help me one day, I'll be more than happy to have you here. So if that is the case, DM me on Instagram. I'll leave my Instagram here. Direct message me on there and let me know, because that would be pretty cool to get the car sort of fully detailed once it's completely done. I'm currently sitting on a little bit of a teaser for an upcoming video. I'll just show you a little bit. I don't know if you can see that there. I'm sitting in a Recaro seat, but where is this going to be going? You'll have to wait and find out for that. It'll be coming up very soon though, in the next week. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.